Hello everyone and welcome back to the Eric F1 YouTube channel for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix episode number 3 here at the Myteam career mode. We're starting our qualifying lap here. This is a sprint weekend. As you might remember, I did take an engine penalty in the last race, so we will be starting the main race from the last, but this qualifying is quite important for the sprint. I do apologise if you can hear a little bit of a bad voice. I do have a sore throat today, but still gonna upload as we go into the first chicane there. We're a 10th down on our delta, not too great as we go into the next corner. Quite a hard corner now here. A little bit of a mistake there, but we're still gonna gain a bit of time on the previous lap. This is the next corner, down to second gear. Making up a lot of time there through that one corner. We're now 3 tenths up on our previous delta time. We are P21, so we do have to improve quite a bit. To this next corner. And then here is a sequence of quite a hard corner to nail, especially on controller, but now on the wheel it's a little bit easier. Don't really nail that corner too much, still 5 tenths above. Into the chicane where Leclerc made a mistake in real life. Nice and easy. Back onto the throttle. You see there Ricciardo goes up to P19, we are now currently in last, so we do have to improve by quite a bit. We are improving by 7 tenths into final few corners down to third gear. Then downshift back to third if you don't want to upshift. And onto the main push straight. We're about 8 tenths. Can we go quite high up in the grid? It's going to be P15. That is a great lap from us there. And we have quite a big chance to get up there in the field in the qualifying sprint. So let's see how well we can do. And that might set the pace for the main race as our teammate finishes P18. So we go now 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Emilia-Romagna sprint. This is the first sprint race of the year, and you are getting 2 races because I'm going to do the main race as well. It's a 5 lap race here in the sprint. Now we're up into P14 as we overtake Albon in the start. We're going to go send it down the inside. Barely avoid so many cars, but we're up to P9, and then remember P8 is the first scoring position in the sprint. Let's see if we can catch up to Ocon now. And so we've got Alonso down the inside. We're going to give him the room. There's a bit of contact there, but going to run wide here unfortunately, so we're not going to get a run on Ocon this next corner. Managed to get into P9. This has been a great start. We gained 6 positions at the start. Let's see if we can make up 1 or 2 more to get a few points here, as now we go on to lap 2. To start lap 2 you can see Bottas and Ocon here having a fight. I'm going to go into the Tamburello chicane here. Going to go down the inside. There's a little bit of content. There's not enough space there for all of us. Managed to get ahead of Ocon. Now we've got Bottas out around the outside. Not really any space. He doesn't need us space, but he gets ahead. We're in P8 now. 1 point right now. As Ocon is going to try and get back us. We're going to leave him the room. A bit of a mess, but we managed to stay ahead. This is our best chance at point yet, so let's see if we can make it work. As now we're going to skip forward onto lap 4 and to the end of lap 5. This is the final lap. Esteban Ocon has gone past us. This is going to be our one and only chance to get back at him so we can get 1 point into the sprint race. Going to go send it around the outside. He doesn't expect it. A bit of contact there. We do get ahead of him. Quite a rough overtake, but we managed to make it work. As apart from that, nothing else really happens. Now we can see Ocon. He's going to try and go for a move down the inside. Not really an overtaken spot. He's going to back out there. Oh, I just make sure to not avoid any contact. And then here we are. We're going to be taking our first point in this career mode. A brilliant race from us, and we're going to be starting from the back of the grid in the next race, but it certainly was worth it. First point for Eric F1, and yeah, it's a great race. Let's see where our teammate finished. Of course he's going to be finishing 1 place up ahead as we get driver of the day here. That is our first ever driver of the day as well, so it's a nice award. Skip past the XP, of course getting a few of those little, I don't know what you call them, customization options where you can upgrade. Of course we'll be hopefully doing a new livery for a special race this year, but I will have to yet decide on. There it is, P8, 1 point for the team. As we are now on to the formation lap of the race. Nailed the formation lap there. As we just wait for Latifi next to us to line up, and we are ready to go for start of the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's a long light, and away we go for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. We get off to a good start compared to Nicholas Latifi, but he's going to pin us right next to the wall there. I was very close. As now we're going to just look for an opportunity. Keep it nice and steady. I'm going to lift off a little bit here in this next corner. as we go around the outside of Nicholas there. He's left us the room. Hopefully can make it through into the next corner. Got Schumacher right behind, and there's a little bit of contact there, but I don't think there's any damage to the front wing. Nicholas Latifi gets back ahead of us, trying to go down the inside. There's a little bit of contact there between Stroll and Schumacher, and I decide to go into this next hairpin. Down the inside of Latifi, there's going to be enough room, he's going to leave it. I'm going to push him out wide, and we make the move stick into P21, of course, starting on the back of the grid. Schumacher now ahead of us, he's on the alternate strategy, he's gone for the mediums to start the race. Down the inside, from far away actually, that's quite a decent move. Get up into P20 now, Stroll up next, 6 tenths ahead. As now we go on to lap 4. Schumacher, he's coming back at us. We haven't been able to close the distance to Stroll as he goes away from us, and Schumacher gets it up ahead of us before the chicane. As now we go on to lap 5. Here is where we are in the pits, going for the broadcast pit option. Got Latifi right behind us. Crofty there commentating a little bit. There goes Latifi, and then there we go. It's quite a slow stop there. Oh, there's a bit of problem towards the end, then we come out behind of Latifi. It's a disaster here in the broadcast pit stop. I think I'm going to use it one more time for the Miami Grand Prix, but there's an estimated life of 18 laps. There's 10 laps to go on these mediums, so we hopefully can make up some more time to Latifi. So unfortunately we don't. It's lap 14, we're still in last, and our teammate is coming in now. I was actually going to pit for a attempt at a fastest lap, but apart from that, nothing else really happened. So it's the last 2 positions for us. It's not been a great race, but of course a weekend to remember as we scored our first points here in the sprint race. P21, Carlos Sainz wins the race, as we unfortunately take the last 2 spots in the Imola Grand Prix. So not a great weekend, especially the main race, but of course our first points. Here you can see the standings. Ricardo actually came P2 in the second race, so that's quite in the sprint. No, in the second. I don't know. The grid order was messed up. I don't know how that worked, but yeah, there we are. P12 in the driver's standings and P8 in the constructors. And now we get an opportunity to sign a sponsor. We go for Polar. I hope you did enjoy this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you for the next episode.